So I'm doing my annual What to Get the Guitarist in Your Life for Christmas. I think every guitarist would like a nice new guitar, but they are, or can be, quite expensive. But I'm just going to deal with stuff that is a few pounds to a couple of £100 or so. Okay, so what do we start with? Well, we obviously start with Blackstar and the Little Fly 3 amp that I've just been playing through. MP3 input, headphones out, delay on it, clean and dirty channel, okay, which is great. Batteries or a 9-volt. Great piece of kit for not an awful lot of money. Good fun to use, especially if you want to sort of go out in the summer. They also do a little headphone amp, which I haven't got here. You should literally just plug it straight into your guitar and then headphones, and away you go. So just over a couple of £100, I think they are now. Is the old dual drive pedal. I get so many questions. How do I get my drive sound for whatever video I've done? Well, the answer is really simple. It is this. This is how I get all my drive sounds. Every video you see uses this. Well, I've actually got two of them on my board now, although I took this off obviously to show you, and I'm just rearranging things as well. So fantastic bit of kit. I just wouldn't I wouldn't be without it. It's as simple as that, really. Something else that they have just sent me, which I'm really glad they do, if I go down here, is a MIDI controller. Now, rack stuff is I'm still waiting for it to come back in fashion. A bit like a lot of my clothes, I think, really. But I've got an old rack system, which is just a preamp and an effects processor that I used 25 years ago, but my controller had gone. Luckily they do this, which is great. It's built like a tank. It's got loads more stuff on it than my old one had, and I'm not sure what all of it does, if I'm absolutely honest. You can either have it 9-volt, which is great, so it'll run off your board, your power supply, or battery, which I'm just using at the moment. But yeah, so obviously as I'm going out gigging, I just need a backup system, so that's what I'm using, which is great. Okay, so on to D'Addario. Right, every guitarist always needs a new capo. I think this is the Pro capo, I think they call it, which is what I use. Really great. It just works a treat. Very, very well built. This is interesting because the kids are loving these, because I do a bit of ukulele, and occasionally we have to put a capo on the ukulele. Well, the trouble is with school, they've got lots of capos, but they're the cheap, bulky types. But this is so small and inobtrusive, it's brilliant. So, you know, they can play and hardly notice it's there. So that's a really, really useful piece of kit. If you've got a ukulele player, trust me, they will love that. Because all my kids at school do. Tuners, they got the pedal tuner, which I just took off my board. You see the Velcro on the back there. This is what I use. A bypass, so basically when you turn it on to tune, it kills the signal because you don't want people to hear you tuning up, that's for sure. In the school, obviously that's on my board normally. In the school, I use the rechargeable ones. Now, the clip-on tuners are really, really, really useful. Most of them you have to go through the menus to find out which instrument it does. This is just totally chromatic, so as long as you know your notes, you're fine. But also it's rechargeable, so you don't have to keep finding them batteries and then keep buying the batteries, and I always lose them anyway. So this is actually a fantastic piece of kit. So if you're going to buy strings for the guitarist in your life, you need to know what gauge they use. Okay, so there are different sizes of strings for those that don't play. My gauges I use on the electric is 9 to 46, 11 to 52 on the acoustic. But I use D'Addario do a lot of different strings. Okay, these are the ones I use. Excess, mainly because I don't like changing strings too often. It just takes up too much of my time, but I don't have to. These got a coating on them, so they don't rust. Okay. On my teaching strap, the Sunburst 1, with normal strings before they brought out the coated ones, you go maybe 2-3 weeks at best on a set of strings before they were just dead and you needed to change them. These, I just look at how much dust is underneath it and think, oh, that could do with it clean. So I change the strings. So unless I'm recording, but you know, they last so much longer. And I know they cost more than the normal strings, but when you take into consideration how much longer they last, trust me, I have saved an awful lot of money with those, all right? Bass strings, I don't do a lot of bass, but I use these, the NYXL. They're great. Again, you need to know the gauge. They also do a good range of picks and leads and what else? Oh, crikey, straps, everything. Now, one thing that they did send me, which is great, which I'm just sorting out at the moment because I'm obviously going out gigging, is these gig bags, which have got like loads of pockets. Oh, so many pockets, so I can keep all my leads in there, my microphone, a couple of pedals that I need, just everything. All in one go. So I go out to a gig, I pick up my bag, chuck it in the car, it's done. And I like photography as my hobby when I ever get a chance to go out anymore. And decent camera bags, which I have, do cost a lot of money, but because they're very, very well padded. This bag is as good as any camera bag I've got. No question. It's really good. The padding on it is absolutely top class. Fantastic piece of kit. There we go. Now then, luckily, if you want any Didario stuff, they have been very kind and they've sent me a code to give to you guys. So you can go on their website, order anything, and you get 20% off. So I will put that code into the description on this video. All right. So I don't know how long it's going to last, certainly up until Christmas, I would imagine. So you can just go on there, do your shopping, put the code in, that should take 20% off. Okay. And so all it really, if I don't do another update before Christmas, because I am incredibly busy over Christmas. I got a lot of stuff happening. I wish you all a I hope you have a great time, okay, and a great new year. Keep the suggestions coming in for solos, but also don't forget on January the 13th, I am also starting these free guitar lessons with Till. So download the app ready for that. I know that's been incredibly popular. A lot of people have now downloaded that. So I'm really looking forward to doing that, okay? And that should be good fun. Okay, guys, so have a great time. See you soon. Cheers. Bye.